Canadian Muslim Women's Institute. It's one of the programs that helps immigrants to integrate and settle in Winnipeg. The immigrants in these programs benefit a lot from the many services they provide. Let's know more about the program from Yasmin Ali, the president of CMWI.
Assalamu alaikum, Brother Zuhair. Thank you so much for having me on your show, The Civic Platform. It's a great opportunity to showcase what my organization does. My name is Yasmin Ali, and I'm the president of the Canadian Muslim Women's Institute. This is an organization that has been in existence since 2006. We've been operating for about 16 years. This organization started out very small in one room of about maybe 200 square feet, and the organization was dedicated to serving Muslim women who are newcomers to Winnipeg. We noticed that the women here, when they came, yes, most of them who came that we serve are government-assisted refugees. So they come here as refugees, and they do get some orientation from the government when they first come. However, a lot of this knowledge and information is usually in the first few months of their arrival. At this time, they're still thinking of where they've come from back home, the family they've left, those they may have lost, the loved ones they may have lost during war. They've come from traumatic situations. So their focus and concentration isn't always on the material that's delivered to them, and then they need extra help. So we thought that we would form this organization to help these women. Of course, by helping women, we help their families, we help the entire family, where it's husband and children, but we thought this is how we would start. As a women organization, we would help the women. The idea for this organization came about because we noticed there were women in the mosque. And the women in the mosque, you can see that they felt isolated, that they felt lost and alone. And they were asking questions, how to get, where should I get food, their local, their ethnic food, where's the best place to live. They didn't have a lot of information. And yes, they do have some services outside, government services, but it was very difficult for them to talk to the other agencies that they did not connect with in terms of our language and ethnicity. So we thought we would start on a small scale to help these women. So we formed this group called the Canadian Muslim Women's Institute. And the idea of this group was to help these women to integrate into society, into Canadian society, to make their settlement in Winnipeg easier, and to offer whatever help that was needed. So the first sort of help that they needed was like, where do I get my ethnic food? Where do I go groceries? They did not speak English, so we had to connect with people who spoke their language and then go to them and find out what it was that they needed and help them in that way. So this is how we kind of got started on a very small scale, just meeting with a few women. Maybe we started with 25 to 30 women, and we actually had a little food pantry where they would come and get some food, and we had some appropriate, culturally appropriate clothing, like some jilbabs or different things like that they would be able to access, that they would need. So little by little, they started coming to us, asking for this help. And the organization itself grew over the years into lots more programs and services. The way we started off was by partnering with United Way and the Winnipeg Foundation. We made a case to them that these were our community members who needed help in settling here. They did not have the confidence to go out. Some of them would stay at home because they didn't want to go anywhere. They didn't speak the language. They didn't know how to take the bus. They didn't know what food to ask for in the grocery. The kids went out because the children went to school. And the kids, of course, learned English very quickly. So you found that the children were, the roles were being reversed, right? Where the children were telling the parents what to do and things like that. And we thought, we would try to help the parents, the mothers, help them to navigate the systems that we have here and help them make it easier for them to live in this new country that they have come to. So when we first started, our office is located downtown Winnipeg, and the mosque downtown Winnipeg is where most of the clients would go to, most of the newcomers would go to. So we went to the mosques and we met the ladies and we told them about what organization we had and what we started. And so they started coming to us because we were in very close proximity. There is a place called Ircom, where they have it's a transition housing for newcomers, and we were just a block away. So they started coming to our office and word of mouth spread very quickly. Like they knew they could get food from us, they knew they could get clothing from us, they knew they can get information. What doctor can I go to? What's happening with my children in school? Any information they wanted, they know they can get from our organization. And we had on staff somebody who could speak Arabic. A lot of our clients at that time came from Iraq. So we had Arabic speaking countries. So we had staff who could speak their language, which made it so much easier. Plus the staff that we had, she came herself from a refugee situation. So it's very easy for the clients to relate to the staff and the staff to relate to the clients and talk about their journeys, how they can succeed, what are the challenges that they have met. And over the years, as we have grown, we now have staff speaking Arabic, Somali, Tigrinya, different, Farsi. So we have lots of languages that our clients can come and get services done in first language. So our clients come to us through word of mouth or recommended by other service providers. For us to deliver service to them, there is not much that we require from them. It just depends on what they need. So if they come to us for, let's say, English classes, all we would ask for is their name, what country they come from, what is the language they speak. So we would get some basic information from them so that we can have a client base and we know who we are serving. We have different programs. So one of our programs is that we are Manitoba Harvest Manitoba program, where we are a food bank. So the requirement from Harvest is that they have to have a health card. So for that, we ask for their health card and we have that information. We also give some financial aid from Zakat funds that we have been given. So for that, we would ask them to give us their documents of their budget letter to see what their financial situation is and make a determination of how much we can give them based on the available funds that we have. But if let's say you come in for food or you come in for clothing, just your information, we will ask you your name, where your address, where you live, that type of thing. So that's all that you will need to access services for us. Most people get a bit confused by the name Canadian Muslim Women's Institute. And yes, our mandate when we first started was serving Muslim women and empowering their families. However, as we have grown over the years, our services are open to anyone who needs it. So you don't have to be Muslim. You just have to need the services that we offer, and we help everyone. Also, over the years, as we have progressed, the husbands of the women that we serve say to us, well, why don't you help us? We need special programs. We need different things. So you find that we have programs that the men also attend, like our financial management programs. A lot of them attend these programs. While we do have some specifically for women, we do have men that come in and access our services. One of the great things that we do, one of the things that we do is translation and interpretation services. So they will come in with their phone bills, they would come in with their doctor's appointments or reports from the doctors, and they don't understand it. So our staff will be able to help them with interpreting what is on these bills, or make the phone calls. If they need to make a phone call for them, they need to talk to their doctor. This is some of the things that our outreach coordinator will do. So we serve everyone. It doesn't matter who it is. You don't have to be Muslim. And we serve men as well as women. We serve the whole family.
Hi, my name is Miluk Al-Habshi. I'm here in Canada 2018 for November. I coming for this place for help me how I get it the people, meeting with the people, and I have program for here coming also. I have last things I enjoy with the program. We give it for me swimming pool. Enjoy with my daughter, and you have also here another program for women center here. For giggle for kids also here. We have here a lot things for help people here, and thank you.
We have many different services as we have progressed and expanded our organization. One of the services that we have is an employment training program. For that program, which is funded by IRCC, Immigration, Refugee, Citizenship Canada, the eligibility is that the client must be a PR, permanent resident. So we have clients from all fields. We have clients who are citizens, clients who are PR, permanent residents, who are refugee claimants, just here for long term. So we serve, it doesn't matter what your class is, what your classification is, your status is in Canada, but depending on the program that you're applying for, it will require certain different levels of documentation. So for the employment programs, because of the funder, you must be a PR and not a Canadian citizen. So we have Cmwi, as I said, started off just doing clothing donation or doing food and some information. But as we grew and we got more funding, our programs expanded. So we have a English conversation class where the ladies can come, and now some of the men can come, and just with an English teacher, they can practice their English. These English classes are not the ones mandated by the government. These are informal conversation classes where they learn more basic items. They learn how to take a bus, how to ask for a bus ticket. They learn things like how to say hello, how to greet each other, how to answer the phone, how to, when they go to the grocery, they know what their traditional food is, they know the English words for it. So there's a lot of basic things that they practice in the English conversation class, and this has been very successful. We also have programs for mothers and preschoolers. So while the other children go to school during the day, those who are not in school, they need some sort of activity. So we have a program called Wiggle, Giggle and Munch, and in this program, the mothers and the children together in the program will do many different aspects to this program. So you have, it's a play program where the kids play, and there's a facilitator who will develop each session will develop different activities. So one activities will be like doing a craft. Another activity will be doing some physical activity. So they will run around, they play some games. Another activity is teaching about healthy nutrition. So they will have a healthy snack. During this, the benefit is that the mothers get to meet each other. Because a lot of these people, women who come, they don't know you. They come here alone with their families. They don't know anybody. They face a lot of isolation. So these programs serve a variety of purposes. It helps them to connect with each other. It helps the children to make friends with each other. And all through the program is done in English with some interpretation in the language, but they learn English. So while the child is learning the songs in English, the mother is learning the songs in English, and they're singing to their children, and they get a feeling of community when they come to our organization, when they do these programs. So we have that. We have a parenting program where they learn what parenting in Canada is all about, because parenting back home is a lot different to parenting here. There's certain rules that as a Canadian you have to abide by, otherwise it can cause serious problems. So we talk to them about parenting rules. We have parenting programs. So we have community gatherings where during the summer we will take the clients out to the park where they can go on a picnic, take the kids to the zoo, show them a little bit of the city. So we have some little outings for them. So these are some of the programs that's more a lot of fun and interesting for the parents. What are the things that we have been doing for the past few years is having a financial empowerment program. The clients who come, they are not familiar with bank cards, credit cards, the banking system. So here we have a program where we teach them about the use of a credit card, the use of the banking system. We teach them about budgeting. And sometimes they think, okay, this credit card says it has a $1,000 limit, so we can just buy things for $1,000, not understanding the interest on that credit card. Then you got to pay it back. It's not free money. So we try to teach them, inform them about money management issues. And we are also doing taxes for clients now. So for the past few years, we do, the clients can come in and get taxes done for their families. And we've been able to secure certain benefits that they didn't know they couldn't get. Sometimes caregiver benefits, different benefits that would give them back a bigger refund. My staff has been trained by tax service providers to be able to deliver this service of preparing taxes and getting them their returns. We've been very successful in doing this. And we have lots of clients coming. We go to some of the things we do is we go to the 3 mosques, the Bilal Mosque, the Grand Mosque, the Pioneer Mosque. We have free tax clinics where we go out and people come out there and they get their taxes done, as well as all year taxes are done at Cmwi. So this is one of the programs that we're very proud of, that we have teaching them about financial matters. So empowering them financially so that they can make good decisions for themselves and be able to know how to budget and make good use of spending whatever money that they have. Another program that we have that has been going on for about 4 years now is our employment program. This program is a very special program in that we have training in 3 areas. We have training in industrial sewing, training in culinary arts, and training in childcare. Now, it's a training program, but the objective of the program is employment. So if they're coming to take the training program, they have to want to get a job. And the program is very comprehensive. So yes, we do training. We have qualified staff in each of the areas, but we also have staff in other areas like resume writing. So we help them to prepare a resume. We help them with interviewing. We do mock interviews, teach them how to do an interview, talk to them about dressing, the way you dress for an interview, talk to them about employers' expectations and employees, what their rights and what also their responsibilities are when you go into a workplace. Most of these women have never worked. So this is the first time that they're going to get a job. So there's a lot of training involved in this program. It's not just, okay, I train you, you know how to cook, go find a job. No, it's not that. And we have like an 80% success rate in giving them jobs. The different programs have different duration, length of time for training. So it just depends on, but it depends of course on what your interest is for this training. One of the things that we have for the training to reduce the barriers to coming to the program is that we have childcare on site. So you have a child at home, it would be very difficult for you to come to training. So we are able to provide childcare while you're here at the training. And if you need to see the child or the child needs to see the mother, that's okay. They can do that and be very comfortable. They're given bus tickets to come to the program so that removing that barrier of transportation. And we have interpreters, if they need be, to help them to understand whatever is being taught. So we try to think of all the things that would be barriers to all of our programs actually, and remove those barriers to make it easy for the participants and the clients to come and access services and access training.
Hi, my name is Zabiba. I am the Capacity Building Administrator at Canadian Muslim Women Institute. I oversee the Family Resource Program, which consists of the food bank, the financial empowerment team, the family program, and also the health and wellness. The food bank, we help our clients to get access to food, to have food security, and also to get donation. Our donation includes household items, clothes, and all basic needs. So how this is our main program, that we connect with our clients. When newcomers come to Canada, they first access our program, our food program and donation program, so that they get the basic needs, all the households they need, and also we are different than other food providing organization because we provide halal food, which is especially for Muslim community, which is their dietary restriction. So we are the unique halal food distributing center. So our second program is a financial empowerment program. In financial empowerment program, we help our clients to know how to manage money in Canada. We do this by doing money management class, and also we help them to file their tax. Now it was tax season. Our office was full of clients. We filed around 380 clients, and we help them to access child tax benefit, to register for registered education saving plan, and all what is needed to manage their finance and to save and to invest. So we also do investment and programs specific to our clients, which is how to invest in halal way, because most of our clients have registered education saving plan, but they don't know how to invest and how to grow this. So we do halal investment program too. So the other program is the health and wellness, which consists of women's support group doing like mental health support. We start as a workshop so that clients to get socialized, because they feel isolated as a newcomer when they come. They don't have support, they don't know where to go, and especially the pandemic was difficult for them. So we started this program so that our clients get connected, get the support from a professional social worker just to express themselves, to feel better, and to socialize and meet friends and connect to the community. And other part of the health and wellness program is the exercise, which is swimming, and also we do exercise program, which is aerobics or yoga, because what we want is our clients to have the full holistic approach of health and wellness. And the third part of it is healthy eating. So we do some classes, workshops, like nutrition workshop, how they can eat healthy, and how to also know, like the Canadian food system, and how to access, how to read labels. And we do this. And the last one is a family program. In family program, either we do it parent-child program, which we call it Wiggle Giggle Munch, or parent only. We did like positive discipline in everyday parenting. We did handle with care, which is at the same time managing mental health of children, like how to raise them. And also, before we do the programs, we always do information session, which is related to parenting law in Canada, so that they know the parenting law, because it's different from back home. It's good for them to know the parenting law in Canada, and how to raise your child. It's not only that, we help them how to discipline their children in a positive way. So this program helps many clients to get awareness of parenting in Canada.
When the newcomers come to Winnipeg, they are faced with many challenges. First of all, they come here to a new country, a totally different culture, and a place where they don't have, many of them do not have the language skills to navigate the system here in Winnipeg. When they come to CMWI, the first thing that we do is we make them feel at home. We make them feel at home, one, by having our staff who come from some of the same situations that they've come from, talk to them in their own language and explain to them what it is they're going to be going through and how that they can be successful as time goes by. They face a lot of isolation because, as I said, they don't know anyone. So we have our programs to connect the newcomers to each other so that they can form a community, they can make friends, and they don't feel so isolated that they feel, okay, you know, it's I have a friend, because it's very difficult if you don't have anyone to lean on, and usually they form friends within from the same country they've been, who speak the same language. But because we have, it's very multicultural in this organization, but from many different languages, they also form friends from different cultures. And the common bond, of course, is that they're all going through the same things, coming as newcomers and trying to settle into Winnipeg.
My name is Farouk Khalifa, volunteer in Cmwi from Syria. Volunteer in the 6th year, the help and the people and the family, food bank and the clothing, and the winter and the shoes, jacket, pants.
During the pandemic, things were really difficult for our clients. This organization is one where clients just walk in. No appointments are really needed. They can come in and they can get service. However, during the pandemic, because of all the health restrictions and guidelines, we could not see people in person. So we had to make telephone calls. They called us a lot, and we served them as best as we can over the phone. But we realized that this was not enough. So we decided we would do things in a different way. We would offer our services in a different way. And we, like everybody else, we went to do things online. First of all, the staff had to learn how to use the virtual technology. Everybody had to learn how to use Zoom. We had to get staff with laptops because we couldn't have too much staff at the office. They had to work remotely. They had to work from home. So now we had the added expense of buying laptops and having them at home, work from home. Once the staff was well equipped and knew the technology, the next step was teaching it to the clients. Of course, they were afraid of technology. We had to and some of them didn't even have technology. So we had to buy computers or laptops or phones for them so that they could use the technology. They can learn. Our staff was really good in teaching them how to use actually Zoom and WhatsApp. It was really good. So through this, we were able to connect with the clients. The clients were able to connect with us. Those who were feeling scared because they didn't know what was going on. Remember, during the pandemic, a lot of information on the TV is in English. So our staff was there to update them in their own language about what was going on and to reassure them. Could you imagine newcomers coming into Winnipeg for the first time from another country and still not knowing anyone? It was a very difficult time for them. And it was also not a time where they can come into the office and make friends and connect. So we had virtual support groups where they would meet each other virtually and connect with each other in a support group where the women would talk to each other, we introduced them to each other, and then they got to know each other and were able to then talk by themselves through WhatsApp and meet with each other. They couldn't visit at home, but they could meet online and meet on their own through the WhatsApp app that they had on their phones. So this really helped them a lot. The only thing that they were able to come in for was like we had food. We have a food bank, as I said before. So they were able to come in by appointment and get food. Of course, we have to respect all the guidelines. So, there was masking. Everybody had to wear their mask. We had to social distance. We had to sanitize everything. But we were able to make it work to make sure that people had food that they needed.
My name Ahlam Jassim. My position here is Outreach Coordinator. I am working here since 2007. My part, working directly with the newcomers when they arrived here in our organization, help them with services, referrals, combine them to their medical appointments or law or legal aid appointments, because also I am community interpreter, so I speak two language, Arabic and English. So most of my client newcomers, when they need any services, fill out applications, combine them, visit them at homes, I do that. Some of my clients, they have some mental illness, and those very challenging clients, we try to help them, listening to them, support them, sometimes ask about them, especially in the COVID time. Most of them, they are alone or seniors, but which I noticed, most of the refugees coming from the war zone, they have mental issues, not just the adults, also the affect the youth and the children. So we try, I try to listen to them because I am one of them before, so I feel their feelings, and I try to refer them to the right resource and to be very patient with them.
The staff is the biggest part of our success story here at CMWI. Without the wonderful staff that we have, there's no way we can carry out the services or serve the clients in an effective manner. We look for staff who speak the languages of the clients, so that when the clients come in, they feel at home, they feel comfortable, they feel represented too, because they have I have staff from many different countries who are working in the office. They've come from a lot of the similar situations and backgrounds that the clients are. The staff have a lot of empathy and they can sympathize with the situations of the clients. The staff is able to guide the clients through the beginning of their journey into Winnipeg and to explain to them how they can become successful and contributing to Winnipeg society, community. Without the staff that I have, there's no way that we could function and serve our clients effectively.
My name is Yasmin Ali and I am a program coordinator at Cmwi. So I mainly coordinate and different programs for newcomer families. So I'm very happy and delighted. We have different staff members who speak different languages here. So we assist clients, help them in their settlement journey. And I'm pleased to work at this organization and help the newcomers in Winnipeg to settle in Canada. We help them, attend different programs at our organization. For example, Women's Support Group. We have, Wiggle, Giggle and Munch for the women and their families. We also have youth program and we have like employment training program for women to help them find employment. And also we do like summer outings. We are very excited now. Summer is like, few, days ahead. Then we do different programs for families to get together, learn from different culture and communities and engage and have, a good time and at the same time learn from each other and their experiences. So I do like posters, like marketing, and sharing like our programs to the different clients and to the community. So that's I coordinate design programs and see what the newcomers needs, what are their needs, and design different programs for different like group of families like children, elderly, women. So that's mainly what I do at Cmwi.
My advice to the refugees or any newcomer that comes to Winnipeg from a new country, not understanding our language, the weather, having no one here, the best advice I can give you is to have patience. Everything takes a while to get used to. You need to have sabr, you need to have patience and know that things will eventually work out. You need to connect with people. You need to make friends and listen to their stories, and you will understand that you are not alone. This is not, your situation is not unique to you, but there are people who have been through some of the same things that you are going through, or even worse, and they have made it out over time and have become very successful. And one of the things that you really must do is to learn English. Without English, we cannot move forward. So I would say having patience, connecting with other people, making a social network of friends, and getting your English language is very important to being successful in Winnipeg. I would like to thank Brother Zahir for having us on his show, The Civic Platform. I hope that anybody out there needing services will see this program, or if you don't need it but you know someone who needs it, that you will definitely recommend them to CMWI. Send them our way. We will do our best to help, and if we cannot, we will definitely refer them to the other resources that are available out there. Thank you so much for having us.
Lots of programs and services offered by this organization to their clients. Here, immigrants can find all kinds of help they need: language, job search, food bank, and a lot of other services that will make them stable and happy in Winnipeg. This is the end of our video. If you like it, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to see our upcoming episodes.